The personal chef service is an easy way for even the busiest parent to get healthy, great tasting meals on the table for the entire family. And certified personal chef and caterer Jan Laird can deliver. She certainly can. I always say you deliver personally and you deliver metaphorically.
It's true.
You really do.
It's true. I really do.
And you know, you have a service that really provides for busy families, and you know about busy families because you have one of your own. You have 7 kids. So I want to talk about the fact that you can also cater any occasion, and that can be like a romantic dinner for 2.
Absolutely.
Or it can be for 24 or more. So how far in advance would a client need to even contact you?
A few days.
Okay, that's it? Just a few days?
I've had people contact me 24 hours in advance, and because I'm a custom caterer, you know, they'll even give me recipes and they'll say, can you make this? I had a lady last week who came, who stopped in and said, you know, you did a catering a couple days ago at my friend's house, can you make me 35 onion tarts for me to take to the Santa Fe Opera tailgate?
Oh,
and
my
I
gosh.
said, sure, yeah, I can do that. And so I did that, and because I'm a custom caterer, people can give me recipes. I can do that, or I can do my own thing, and they'll just say, whatever you want to do. This is what I need.
I love that. And you know what else you do, which I also love, is the fact that you can cater to somebody's dietary needs. So it's like you'll say, oh, this is something I really like, but like for me, I don't like a lot of cheese. So can you make something like this, but without that? And you really do that, don't you?
I really do that. That's where the personal chef comes into being. Yeah, I can do that for people that they're lactose intolerant, that they're gluten-free, that they're diabetic, that they need low sodium, any of those kind of things, because I prepare the meals individually. Like I may make 20 green chili chicken enchiladas or something like that for the menu for that week, but I can adapt it to the personal need. I love Jan Laird. Okay, now today, this looks really yummy and healthy at the same time, which is something else that you always do, is you find a way to make healthy things taste and look delicious. So we don't feel like we're sacrificing. You know, my husband and I went out to eat the other day, and there's so many obese people out there. I know. Just, it was mind-boggling. First of all, we never go out to eat, so maybe that was just in our face, you know? But it was sad. It was just sad to me, and all I kept thinking, I could help these people. I could help these people. And not for superficial reasons, but for health reasons. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, for health reasons. That's the key. Number one. That's the key. Number one, right, Jan? Okay, so today what are you doing? It's been so hot. Yes. So we're going to make a bean salad without turning on our stove. Notice I have nothing on the stove. I know. I love this. Nothing there. So I have some organic corn. Yummy. Some jalapeno chopped up for a little spicy kick. Some tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. Yum. And I took the seeds out. Some of them I left the seeds in, but the recipe says de-seed it, and so that's so it doesn't get mushy. Takes a little time. And a can of black beans. Yummy. Okay. Protein. Protein. So you're going to stir that all up. Oh, I can do this. Because I've already chopped it up. Just mix it all together, like completely just mix it all together. Okay. Yum. You know what? This is such a pretty salad too. While you're doing that, I'm going to get some avocado out because I forgot to put that. My fave. Avocado, the best thing ever, right? Yes, love, love. The good fat. The good fat. That's what they say. Fat. I mean, you have to have a certain, I think this is the bottom line, and I'm certainly do not claim to be a nutritionist or a dietitian. However, from all the things I've heard, it's really important to find balance. You don't necessarily have to give up one component or another completely, as long as you find that balance, right? Right. So if you are going to have fat, have the good fat, and have it maybe earlier in the day and mix it with a lot of vegetables and proteins, so it's not just one thing or the other. Well, and that's true. That is so true. I try to teach people how to eat healthy and how to love it. Because, you know, when you say low fat or healthy, people automatically turn you off because they don't think it's going to taste good. Exactly. You know? Exactly. So you want to be careful with what you say. God, do I love avocado. I just love it. You know what else you love? You love basil. I love basil. It's the Italian part of me. Girl. So I'm going to chop up some basil. Ooh, and you always use the most fresh ingredients. This basil came from my garden this morning. I want to come to that garden one of these days. It's at the cooking school. Well, speaking of the cooking school, actually, your summer kids camp is held over 4 days in July. And each day, the young kids can come on out and they can learn different kinds of food from all different kinds of places. You do menus that really incorporate different parts of the world, and then you also allow these young chefs to learn every component of the cooking world, from the cooking to the cleaning to the prep. And they sharpen their own knives every day.
I've seen that. I love when they do that. So what do you have planned this summer? Tell us a little bit about it.
We're gonna do a cooking camp. We did one in June that was very, very wonderful.
Okay.
We've changed the menu a little bit. Like now I have my herb garden outside the door, so I use more herbs, and they go outside and they.
How cool is
I
that?
teach them how to pick the herbs and how to cut them and how to chop them and how to use them more. Can never have too much basil.
Never.
And they love that.
Okay.
So we're doing we do New Mexican, Italian. What else do we do? New Mexican, Italian.
I came for New Mexican Day last
French.
year. French.
And American
Oh,
and Chinese. We're adding those. We're adding Chinese.
You're adding Chinese
yeah,
too?
egg rolls and spring rolls.
Rice
just
and all that kind of good
yeah,
stuff?
Yeah, rice.
I really would like to come back and do that, and I know a lot of parents out there are thinking, I want to get my kids involved. So what would they need to do?
They need to just call me or go to my website, Jan's on 4th.
Oh, they want to go to Jan's on 4th?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, Jan's on 4th at gmail.com.
Okay, and then they can find out from you what the schedule is and all that good stuff. This looks so good.
This is just a little bit of sugar and salt.
Sugar too?
Yeah, just for the sweetness, because we're going to add some lime juice to balance it out.
So you put the sugar and salt together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good little trick. I never thought of that.
Just put it together.
Okay.
Mix it a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin
yummy.
olive oil.
This looks like the best possible
It's
salad
so good.
ever.
Then you can put it in the refrigerator.
Okay, how long?
You can use it overnight or just like an hour for the flavors to incorporate. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to taste it to see if it needs anything?
I would love to. But then I'm not going to use the same spoon to stir.
Right, exactly. We have another spoon.
Okay, good.
There's a kitchen for crying out loud.
All right.
Does it need anything?
No, it's perfect.
Okay, so one thing that I did do
perfect
for this salad
is
I grilled some salmon.
Oh, yummy.
Just for grins. You can do grilled chicken, chicken breast, or a friend of mine just
I like
said.
how you said just for grins, for TV purposes. Nicely done, nicely done. Way to censor yourself.
just for grins.
Yeah, so salmon is, you could do grilled chicken, you said also?
Yeah, or a friend of mine, a good friend of mine just said, you can use sushi salmon.
Ooh.
Or some sushi or some
tuna.
Tuna.
That's a good idea too.
Isn't it good?
Very good
mix
idea.
it all together. I thought that was a fabulous idea.
I'm excited to try it with the salmon, and of course, when we come back, that's exactly what we're going to do. When we're back, we will taste. But in the meantime, for today's recipe, visit casa.com. We'll be right back. Oh, that is good.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Technology segment brought to you by Xfinity from Comcast.
Now's a great time to start a career in healthcare.
I picked up the phone, called Carrington College. The week after that, I was enrolled, started school. 10.5 months went by, and I received my certificate. The schooling was exactly what I needed. I was going somewhere, doing something, and I loved it.
Ready for a new profession? Take the first step and get your complimentary career guide. Just call 1-855-368-4355 or visit carrington.edu today.
These sweet clustery things have fiber? Fiber 1. Almost tastes like one of Jack's cereals.
Oh, forgot Jack's cereal.
What's for breakfast?
Try the number 1.
I've never heard of it.
It's great.
It's a sweet honey cereal. You'll love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Are you guys all right?
Yeah.
Half a day's worth of fiber. Not that anyone has to know. Fiber beyond recognition. Fiber 1.
Joy Junction is New Mexico's largest emergency homeless shelter, and we need your help.
With your support, we are building a new dormitory, adding a vocational training center, and a dedicated women's center for women and children.
In addition, we're also building a new chapel. Visit togetherwecan.joyjunction.org now to learn how you can help.
You may also call 505-217-9586. Together, we can.
Do you or someone you know have difficulty hearing? Are you a Lovelace Senior Plan member? Hi, Jim Valenucci with great news. You have an exclusive hearing aid discount through Sandia Hearing Aids, including a hearing test and buy one, get one free premium hearing aid batteries. Call today for more information or to schedule your complimentary hearing test. Call the Manal office at 832-3024 or the Cottonwood office at 832-3031.
Here for you for over 50 years, Sandia Hearing Aids.
MELLOY Dodge, where volume selling means we always say deal.
66 degrees right now. Look at the relative humidity, 81%. It definitely feels muggy out there. And with that moisture will come more thunderstorms today. Widespread storms across central and western New Mexico, and even a few spotty thunderstorms out across the eastern half of the state. We'll do it again tomorrow with more moisture moving in. And then going into the weekend, we'll get cut off from the moisture flow, but we're still going to have enough in place to keep those afternoon thunderstorms going. For today, between noon and 5, just a small chance for stray thunderstorm with highs in the upper 80s, and then we'll see more widespread activity, I think, between 5 o'clock and say 8 or 9 or so tonight. Highs today, upper 80s in Albuquerque, mid 80s in Santa Fe, 90s everywhere else. And your 7-day forecast here, scattered showers and thunderstorms each afternoon through the weekend, and it gets drier and a little hotter next week.
We could definitely use the rain, though. We did our rain dancing, so we got the rain now.
Yes.
And here's our final product. Tell us what it's called.
It's called bean and corn salad with my little addition of salmon.
With the Jan Laird touch. Everything's better with the Jan Laird touch, I can promise you that much. And we're ready to eat it. Can we go for it? I didn't try it with the salmon yet.
Yeah, you guys are
This
tasty.
is perfection. Thanks to all of today's guests, and we're looking forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Don't miss us.
Have a great morning.
Bye.